Shirley MacLaine, born Shirley MacLean Beaty, April 24, 1934 1, is an American actress, author, activist, and former dancer. Known for her portrayals of quirky, headstrong, eccentric women, MacLaine is the recipient of numerous accolades including an Academy Award, 2 British Academy Film Awards, 5 Golden Globe Awards, and a Primetime Emmy Award. Born in Richmond, Virginia, MacLaine made her acting debut as a teenager with minor roles in the Broadway musicals Oklahoma and The Pajama Game. Following minor appearances as an understudy in various other productions, MacLaine made her film debut with Alfred Hitchcock's black comedy The Trouble with Harry, 1955, winning the Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year, Actress. She rose to prominence with starring roles in Around the World in 80 Days, 1956, Some Came Running, 1958, Ask Any Girl, 1959, The Apartment, 1960, The Children's Hour, 1961, Two for the Seesaw, 1962, Irma la Douce, 1963, and Sweet Charity, 1969. A 6-time Academy Award nominee, MacLaine won the Academy Award for Best Actress for the comedy drama Terms of Endearment, 1983. Her other prominent roles include in films like The Turning Point, 1977, Being There, 1979, Madame Sousatzka, 1988, Steel Magnolias, 1989, Postcards from the Edge, 1990, The Evening Star, 1996, Bewitched, 2005, In Her Shoes, 2006, Valentine's Day, 2010, and The Little Mermaid, 2018. MacLaine has been the recipient of many honorary awards. She was awarded the AFI Life Achievement Award in 2012, Gala Tribute from the Film Society of Lincoln Center in 1995, and Kennedy Center Honor in 2013 for her contribution to American culture, through performing arts. In 1998, she was awarded the Golden Globe Cecil B. DeMille Award. Apart from acting, MacLaine has written numerous books regarding the subjects of metaphysics, spirituality, reincarnation as well as a best-selling memoir Out on a Limb, 1983. Named after actress Shirley Temple, who was 6 years old at the time, Shirley MacLain Beaty was born on April 24, 1934, in Richmond, Virginia. Her father, Ira Owens Beaty, II, was a professor of psychology, public school administrator, and real estate agent, and her mother, Kathleen Corinne, née MacLaine, was a drama teacher, originally from Wolfville, Nova Scotia, Canada. MacLane's younger brother is the actor, writer, and director Warren Beatty. He changed the spelling of his surname when he became an actor. 3. Their parents raised them as Baptists. 4. Her uncle, her mother's brother-in-law, was A. MacLeod, a communist member of the Ontario legislature in the 1940s. 5-6. While MacLaine was still a child, Ira Beaty moved his family from Richmond to Norfolk, and then to Arlington and Waverly, then back to Arlington, eventually taking a position at Arlington's Thomas Jefferson Junior High School in 1945. MacLaine played baseball on an all-boys team, holding the record for most home runs, which earned her the nickname Powerhouse. During the 1950s, the family resided in the Dominion Hills section of Arlington. 7. As a toddler, she had weak ankles and would fall over with the slightest misstep, so her mother decided to enroll her in ballet class at the Washington School of Ballet at the age of 3. 8. This was the beginning of her interest in performing. Strongly motivated by ballet, she never missed a class. In classical romantic pieces like Romeo and Juliet and The Sleeping Beauty, she always played the boys' roles due to being the tallest in the group and the absence of males in the class. Eventually, she had a substantial female role as the fairy godmother in Cinderella. While warming up backstage, she broke her ankle, but then tightened the ribbons on her toe shoes and proceeded to dance the role all the way through before calling for an ambulance. Ultimately, she decided against making a career of professional ballet because she had grown too tall and was unable to acquire perfect technique. She explained that she didn't have the ideal body type, lacking the requisite beautifully constructed feet of high arches, high insteps and a flexible ankle. 9. Also slowly realizing ballet's propensity to be too all-consuming, and ultimately limiting, she moved onto other forms of dancing, acting and musical theater. She attended Washington Lee High School, where she was on the cheerleading squad and acted in school theatrical productions. The summer before her senior year of high school, MacLean went to New York City to try acting on Broadway, having minor success in the chorus of Oklahoma. 10. After she graduated, she returned and was in the dancing ensemble of the Broadway production of Me and Juliet, 1953 to 1954. 11. Afterwards she became an understudy to actress Carol Haney in The Pajama Game. In May 1954 Haney injured her ankle during a Wednesday matinee, and MacLean replaced her. 12. A few months later, with Haney still injured, film producer Hal B. Wallace saw MacLean's performance, and signed her to work for Paramount Pictures. MacLean made her film debut in Alfred Hitchcock's The Trouble with Harry, 1955, for which she won the Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year, Actress. This was quickly followed by her role in the Martin and Lewis film Artists and Models, also 1955. Soon afterwards, she had a role in Around the World in 80 Days, 1956. This was followed by Hot Spell and a leading role in Some Came Running, both 1958. For the latter film, she gained her first Academy Award nomination and a Golden Globe nomination. In 1960, MacLean starred in Billy Wilder's The Apartment, 1960, alongside Jack Lemmon. The film, set in the Upper West Side, revolves around Bud Baxter, Lemmon, an insurance clerk who uses his apartment for his coworkers to use for their extramarital affairs. Bud is attracted to the insurance company's elevator operator, Fran Kubalik, MacLean, who is already having an affair with Bud's boss, Fred McMurray. The film was a blend of romantic drama and comedy that received mixed reviews from critics at the time. However, it gained critical acclaim from Roger Ebert, who gave it 4 stars and added it to his Great Movies list in 2001. The film received 10 Academy Award nominations, winning Best Picture, Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, Best Art Direction, Black and White, and Best Film Editing. Despite being the odds-on favorite, MacLean failed to win the Best Actress award. She later said, "I thought I would win for The Apartment, but then, Elizabeth Taylor, who won, had a tracheotomy." The film has become MacLean's signature role, with Charlize Theron praising her performance at the 89th Academy Awards, describing it as raw and real and funny, and that, MacLean, makes this black and white movie feel like it's in color. 13. She starred in The Children's Hour, 1961, also starring Audrey Hepburn and James Garner, based on the play by Lillian Hellman, and directed by William Wyler. She was again nominated, this time for Irma la Douce, 1963, which reunited her with Wilder and Lemmon. MacLean devoted several pages in her first memoir, Don't Fall Off the Mountain, 1970, to a 1963 incident in which she had marched into the Los Angeles office of The Hollywood Reporter and punched columnist Mike Connolly in the mouth. 14. She was angered by what he had said in his column about her ongoing contractual dispute with producer Hal Wallace, who had introduced her to the movie industry in 1954 and whom she eventually sued successfully for violating the terms of their contract. 15. The incident with Connolly garnered a headline on the cover of the New York Post on June 11, 1963. 16. The full story appeared on page 5 under the headline Shirley delivers a punchy line with the byline Bernard Lefkowitz. 17. At the peak of her success, she replaced Marilyn Monroe in 2 projects in which Monroe had planned, at the end of her life, to star: Irma la Douce, 1963, and What a Way to Go, 1964. MacLean worked with Michael Caine in Gambit, 1966.